Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, our evil no save scum run. And we just had a big battle. We just met Will. Kind of met Will. We saw Will. We haven't really met him yet. But, importantly, we're level 3. Exciting. So let's level up, shall we? Alright. For experience, you acquire new power. Gain the following traits. We are at 21 HP. Okay, so we do have the option here of going Arcane Trickster or going Thief, right? I think we're probably going to go Thief. The way we designed this character was not to be smart, which I feel like Arcane Trickster benefits from, being like high dex, high int. We decided to go more high dex, high wisdom, and kind of high charisma, and like suave debonair. So I think we kind of fit the bill as far as a thief goes. So thieves use their skills in stealth and larceny to acquire whatever they wish, whether from a third-story window or the depths of long-forgotten ruins. So we get off of this, we're going to get fast hands, so we gain an additional bonus action. That's really cool. That's really cool. I was very curious. I am very curious how they're going to translate some of the abilities that different classes get. I think Fast Hands giving you an additional bonus action is dope, because now we can do things like dash, or we can like we can disengage, or we can dash, or we can hide, and we can still make an offhand attack, or we can do multiple of those. So that's really cool. And then we get second story work. You mastered the art of falling and gain resistance to falling damage, which is also pretty cool. I don't know if that's gonna, I imagine that's gonna be useful in some clutch scenarios, where like someone tries to shove us off a ledge or something like that. We're only gonna take half damage from the fall. Could be cool. But I'm curious as to what kind of like intentional situations we can get ourselves in, where we're like, oh, this would normally hurt someone really bad, but we only take half damage. So pretty cool. I like this. Very nice. All right, we've got Shadowheart. Go ahead and save real. Yay! Shadowheart levels up. Also 21 experience. We got spell slots, and we're level 3, so we get we're going to get 1 level 1, and we're going to get 2 level 2s. Yes! Level 2 spell slots. Woo! Alright, so we get Blindness, Hold Person, pretty dope, Prayer of Healing. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs and can only be used outside of combat. A very big heal, but can't use it in battle. Or Silence. Creatures and objects within are silenced and immune to thunder damage. I really actually like that additional immune to thunder damage. That's really cool. So let's customize our layout, shall we? We've got Aid. Could be good. I feel like Aid could be interesting to play around with. I feel like Hold Person is quintessential, kind of like interesting scenario, right? Blindness also could be pretty sneakily good. I think we drop Command. Not as interested in that. We grab Blindness. And I think we drop Bane and maybe grab Aid. Aid's not concentration, and that actually really interests me. It doesn't say Does the one just mean one turn though? If it's just one turn. No, I think that's like one target. Let's just grab it. We'll see how it goes. If we don't like it, we'll change it. No big deal. Also, triggery domain, which gives us subclass features for. So we get mirror image. Ooh, wow. Wow, mirror image is pretty dope. Each duplicate increases your armor class by 3. Whenever you successfully evade an attack, one of the illusions disappears. So this is a cool, obviously, right? That's not how mirror image works in 5th edition, but they're trying to translate it into a video game, and I think this seems like an interesting effect, right? Mirror image, basically, just casting it's going to increase your AC by 9, which is crazy good. But each time you successfully evade an attack, you lose an illusion. I think that's actually interesting because it kind of gets you into this situation where, like, if you're at a relatively high armor class, like say you're around 18, like getting a +9 is gonna push you up to 27. That's crazy. You're definitely gonna not get hit, but as that kind of drops down, you might actually hit a little bit of a sweet spot where, I don't know, where it kind of benefits you a little bit. Basically, though, it's 3 buff my AC 3 times, and then go away. That's pretty cool, though. I think it's an interesting effect. Pass without a trace is definitely going to be cool. Aid. We did pick that up. Lesser Restoration, we did pick that up. I didn't see others. Do we just automatically learn? Or do we just automatically have those prepared? Maybe. Go ahead and accept. We might have to start customizing our bars a little bit more. Go ahead and just check Gale. Gale levels, gets 20 HP, he gets a level 1 and 2 level 2s. Okay, and we can learn spells. So, Blur, disadvantage. Doesn't affect creatures that don't rely on sight or that can see through illusions. He has Darkness. We are an Abjurer, so we do want to keep that in mind as far as, like, Abjuration spells or something that we prefer. Elf's Acid Arrow. Oh, what would the scenario be, right? If we're just like, Gale has darkness and Shadowheart has darkness or blindness. Sorry, blindness on both of them. And we're just like, at the beginning of every fight, we're just like, 2 worst people, blind. And that's just how we deal with like every fight, is we just blind 2 people to try to like make them useless. That actually, I imagine that could be pretty good. We've got Dark Vision. Ooh, that could also be pretty good. Detect Thoughts. That could be interesting. I definitely, I want to play a game where I just use the shit out of Detect Thoughts, but I think that's in a game where, like, I'm playing a wizard, right? Old Person, Invisibility could be cool. Mirror Image, I think, is interesting. Misty Step, absolutely interesting. Ray of Enfeeblement, Scorching Ray, very, very good quintessential evocation level 2 spell. Shatter, pretty good. Web is interesting. Burning Hands, I've never been a huge fan of Burning Hands, but it is a strong early AoE spell. I kind of like Shatter more than I do, because it's got like more range and it does more damage. So, oh, Burning Hands is a level 1 spell. Sorry. Oh, this is showing us wow. Oh, it doesn't differentiate because we can just learn 2 spells of. Okay, that's fair. So there's not an abjuration spell for us to pick up right now, is there? That's a little unfortunate. I would say I actually am interested in blindness. And I'm interested in blur because blur is a nice concentration is required actually. So I'm less interested. Blindness is not. I'm actually really interested in blindness. And I'm interested in I don't know. I want to say like Melfs or Scorching Ray. I guess. Have some boom boom. Sorry, I've got like some heartburn going on or something. Let's do Scorching Ray. Let's see how Scorching Ray handles. Okay. Cool. And now we have to adjust our prepared spells. I don't care about having Fog Cloud at all. Let's put Scorching Ray on there. And I don't think I care. I could really use more Abjuration spells. This is actually why, now that I think about it, this is why I don't really like Abjuration in 5th edition period, is because I could really use some more Abjuration spells. Oh, goodness gracious. I feel like Protection from Good and Evil is gonna be super useful in some certain way. Let's get rid of Jump for now. Put on Blindness. Boom, done. Okay, Lysel. Up to 28 hit points. Hell yeah. And she's going to get 3 class passives. So she can get... Oh, if she goes Battlemaster. Or she can go Eldritch Knight. I think I'm more interested in Battlemaster than Eldritch Knight with her. Have that high of intelligence. Battlemaster seems very... Yeah. Riposte sounds amazing. Menacing attack sounds very good. Pushing attack sounds okay. It gains an additional 8 hit points. Like, does it heal 8 hit points, or does it just gain a maximum of 8 hit points? Go with pushing, rally, and riposte. And Githyanki gets jump. Nice. 4 superiority dice. Accept. Go that route. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, the party is kind of shaping up. Let's also do this real quick. Let's put on
like we're being watched.
Gloves. No. Yeah. Yeah, I got gloves now. Cool. We're gonna try to remember that Ramira's body is out here. In case we want to, like... Alright. Very, very weird stuff going on there.
You led them to our door.
was ready to let them have us.
Don't blame me for your... There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Ooh, a halfling option. Oh yeah, let's take the halfling option. Not really being very evil yet, but... Wait. Cool these hot tempers and talk this through calmly. When it counts, I'm gonna murder children. Saying.
And who the hell are you again?
I will
Show some
stab the
respect.
fuck out of
This
you.
man saved your pathetic life.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Actually, you were screaming like a bitch to
Begging me
open the door.
gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
That's
The
exactly.
human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I'm just gonna fucking cut this guy's like fucking kneecap, man. Oh, a strength check? I did not realize it was a strength check. I'm fucked. Ooh, 20! Never mind. Obviously the right choice. Ha, poop.
That, I suppose. We're lucky you were here. Please, meet me in the caves. There's something I'd like to discuss.
Okay, it's very awkward that I... Is he just... Oh, he's knocked out. It's very awkward that I did that as a...
Seems his skull isn't as thick as I thought.
As a halfling, because it looks like I just slapped him in the back of the knee. And he out. He out, man. Timber. Yeah. Come here. Oh, no. Oh, look at this. Hey, look at that boy. I don't know what's going on with this this bug, but it's no bueno. At least, I mean, I assume it's a bug. Yeah.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody halfling.
I will kill you if need be.
I'm done with this hellhole.
Get the fuck out then.
Those two must have history.
Perhaps we should have stayed
Never mind their history. Let's look for help.
Okay. We got something from Shadowheart.
Let's check for healer, then move on. Whatever else is happening here isn't our concern.
Of course, our needs have to come first.
Lead on.
I lead this
Another
party.
grave to dig. We're getting far too much practice at that. You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well
Topper.
met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Big yawn. Those goblins. There been many attacks like that?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The
Pokey boy.
druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave.
Hey.
We're no fighters.
You tap-tapping motherfucker. This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I think I'm reaching this point right where I think it's time for me to actually like start playing out the evil side. So I think with the whole like decision to go thief, I think the goal that I'm gonna do is kind of be like a greedy shit. Like, sure, I'll do it, but for what? You know? So, what are you offering for my aid?
We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a
Asterion
great debt.
disapproves.
If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
This cool ass fucking place. Let's head over here. Who are you?
Not now. Please.
Okay. I need to... I'm gonna say. Well, that didn't work. As soon as I got close, he started moving in. So, dude, this is something where I definitely feel like I want to save Scum, but I'm not going to. I'll try to like revivify. Oh, you can't revivify someone that's not an ally. Fucking sucks. I think maybe like when I approached, like I got everyone else too close maybe. Alright, so do this. Nice. Oh, and he did get hit with Bane. Sweet. Okay. So Nadira is dead. Let's try this. Let's try speak with the dead on her.
The corpse remains silent.
Alright. It's early access. I get you. Well, is what it is.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Study the creature's behavior. I'm pretty low roll. Nice. Lucky.
You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory. Looking around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another.
Here's where we're truly evil. Kick her. I'm serious. We're kicking this fucking squirrel. Because we're evil, Odie. Mwah! Watch it actually be like a druid or something.
It seems you've claimed the squirrel's territory by right of conquest.
I killed the fucking squirrel. I did not anticipate that. Wow. I thought I was gonna... like... hurt him a wee bit. Or, you know, send him scampering off.
Not now. Please.
I feel emotions. Are you sad because this cannon guy is dead?
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
Well, that was a pack. Could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Ladani. It's just like a city. I'm not gonna steal anything just yet, but here after we finish talking to people, I'm probably gonna do like a round of trying to like pickpocket and stuff.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Why? When would you have me talk? Is that like a lift? Into the cave then, shall we? I'm actually really interested in heading down into the cave and see, because this looks like our first kind of like settlement. Curious about finding like shops or things like that. Like I'm curious what they're gonna do about us having money. Okay, so there's no like stealing sign here. Talk to Aaron, the trader.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
I'm assuming, yeah. Well, but so what I meant was like I don't want to start pickpocketing or stealing until like I'm kind of done with an area, so that if I piss people off, by pickpocketing or stealing. It's after I've already talked to everyone and potentially done stuff, you know? Let's get to the heart of the matter. I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay, so it's definitely one of those scenarios where they have a certain amount of money. Okay. Let's take a look at some of these things. So we've got, like, this is applies burning on hit. This is, oh, that's a +1 armor. 600 gold. This is a... oh, okay. It gives you... So this is kind of something I expected. This is akin to the Divinity Original Sin 2 scenario where certain pieces of gear basically just give you abilities or spells from the game. So this, for example, Rain Dancer just gives you the spell Create Water. I'm assuming it's probably like a once per day or something. Or maybe it's not even that. Maybe you still have to use a spell slot, but it just gives you access. Arrow of Illmater does necrotic damage and prevents the target from regaining hit points. That's potentially it. Arrow of Roaring Thunder, chance to push targets back. Knockback arrow, cool. Amulet of Elemental Torment. Gains Nature's Vengeance. Beware stands in certain surfaces. It's fire and deals damage. Target also suffers these surface effects. That's pretty interesting. I feel like the leather armor +1 is obviously something that we want to go for. So let's sell a bunch of stuff. Like, all this gear. All stuff we obviously don't want. That's the for Papa one. Very nice. 600. And actually, that's exactly what we would need for the leather armor. I'm not going to buy it yet. Consumables, we will leave. Magical, we will leave. Ingredients, miscellaneous. So, like, do I need quills? Probably not. Need a ruby? Not that I'm aware of. Rope, maybe. I could see that being potentially useful. Like the candles have legitimately uses. Skulls, probably not so much. Bones, not so much. How about the bottles? Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. Okay, let's offer up. Take all his money. Barter. Nice. Cool. Okay, so now he has a bunch of junk.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
And we'll leave it at that for now. Right? But probably...
Need anything else?
Probably we'll come back and buy that armor.
You're going to get us killed!
These people sitting here yelling at each other do not make a very... What's up, y'all?
Hells,
We can't
Here we
just
go.
leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Obviously, right? Like, but I'm not very persuasive. Yeah, fuck it. Sometimes you just got the gift of gab.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Give me some.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Well, that's not good.
Now, hold the left arm across your face and jab with the right.
Are you teaching tiefling kids? Wow. Wow, I just walked into some shit, didn't I? Oh, fuck. Alright, let's talk to this guy, Torun.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Why is it a bloody death trap? Hungry ox, are you gonna eat me?
Lower. Bend at your knee.
Low.
Ah, okay. Its heartburn is the pits. Hey, it's Will!
A bard started calling me that after I'd saved him from gnolls, and the name stuck. Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
I mean, he's like 5.
Hey, keep focus. See how I used your own force against you?
No, I'm 5.
I can't do it.
Of course you can. It just takes time. I didn't become the Blade of Frontiers overnight.
I really don't know how to respond to this. Like, that's like a 6-year-old, you know? Like, oh, goodness. I kind of want to be catty, but, like, my brand of evil isn't, like, catty evil, I guess.
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. An unknown face commands your mind. Rust-red skin, gnarled horns.
Chuck! He is infected.
I'll be damned to the hells. You were on the ship.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Sure. Illithid, wisdom. Try peering further into his mind. What was the name of the tiefling kid in Dragon Heist? It's, shit. Squidly? I think? Something like that. Oof. I see they make it easy for us to be illithid boys.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. The creature appears again. Red skin, twisting bones, and wings stretching
so
wide
I think it's
behind
Squidly,
your
Nat,
minds
and Jinx.
part again, leaving your skull throbbing.
Nat is the blind girl. Jinx is
Careful
the
you don't push the brain bugs
fat
too
kid.
far. They'll leave you hurting.
Keep it up, kid.
If I had to guess, you took a bumpy ride on a mind flayer machine, same as me. And I've been having the strangest dreams.
I haven't turned into a mind flayer just yet. But sooner or later, my luck will run out.
Been thinking I need a healer. And I reckon you've been thinking the same.
I hoped someone in the grove might know how to heal us.
I've been waiting for this druid Halsin to return. They say he's pretty powerful. He could probably help us. Problem is, the goblins have nabbed him.
How fucking
We better go
powerful can
find
he be
him
if the
before
goblins
we
nabbed
start
him?
growing talons and tentacles.
If he's powerful enough to fix mind flayer scenarios, he should be able to rip some goblins to pieces. Or maybe he's, you know, maybe he's a pacifist. Who the fuck knows? Come with me if you want, but I won't stand for trouble.
Excellent idea, but I have a condition.
Go on.
Look at these kids. They've no chance on the road, not while goblins infest it. I've got the grandest of plans. You and me, we kill the goblin horde's leaders. That should scatter the buggers. Frontier justice, I call that. What say you?
I'll think about it, but no promises. Like, I'm down for killing goblins. Goblin leaders, that is, but...
I love your spirit, but you're full up. But when the time comes, just holler. The Blade of Frontiers will come calling.
Can we not, like, get you in the camp? Go to my camp and wait for me, yeah.
A splendid plan. Let's chat there.
I really like Will's personality, honestly. But I think I'm gonna stick with this team for now.
Children, look who's here.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Bad news, children. You're all gonna die. They're just children. Why are you teaching them to fight?
It's that, or teach them to beg for their lives. The goblins will chase us to Baldur's Gate, and these kids know it. A warrior like you could lift their spirits.
I slit my own cousin's throat and tasted her blood. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about their spirits, and you're gonna get them killed. You're just gonna get them killed, probably by each other. Like...
Good job. Little ears hear far. I better take care of this.
You should, yeah, absolutely. By not... You know what you're better off teaching these 6-year-olds? How to run and fucking hide and stay real fucking quiet. Case in point.
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
You think we're not tough enough to defend ourselves? I've been training for days.
Again. Swing and swing.
You're wrong. I'm not going to get killed. Not by stupid goblins. Not by anyone.
I would stab him, but I don't want to fight everyone here. Now this guy...
Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Never mind, he sucks too. Interesting technique, having some trouble.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Yeah, just rogue him. This isn't a joust. Feint with your sword, then kick between the legs instead.
Let's see then. Feint, kick, thrust.
That's a wonderful view of his hair, right there.
You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing, don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
I'm not encouraging that boy. He just gave me a battle axe. Just a battle axe. Okay. My goodness. Okay, so over that direction are some more kids and other shit. A is for Azuth and other gods. Who the fuck's this guy? Oh, it's Zoru.
By Mordai's eyes, another one.
Excuse me?
My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You heard the woman. Bow. That's a fucking awkward bow, man.
Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry.
Fucking
the map.
A.
Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Damn. Alright, Lazelle.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
I'm gonna hit her with that rogue. Zoru was an easy mark. Don't get complacent.
A thin shell requires little to crack it. I will apply more pressure should the situation demand. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say Tiefling? Yeah, actually, I'm interested in this. Are her intentions sincere? Watch closely for signs of deceit. Ooh, barely.
Lae'zel's eyes drift downward. Something is off.
Ooh, fuck yeah. We're gonna be full, like, Illithid boys in this one, too, right? The evil. Like, fuck yeah.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Ah, fuck you. So lame. I wonder if that's, like, very specific, like, because we used it in the other one, we can't use it right now.
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Fine. Oh.
What's on your mind?
Oh. Ilmater hears the martyr's cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed. When one to help the other dies, then by Ilmater they are blessed. Jurgel, or so it's often said, once gave away his bony throne. For Kellenvor he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Kellenvor, lord of the dead, will take your hand when death arrives, makes sure souls are correctly led to all their proper afterlives.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Oh, hey. Annals of Baldur's Gate. All the books. Preface. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor. Where he went, what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today. But the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Balduran made Grey Harbor rich. His gold built docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honor. But so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been relegated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun. Pretty cool.
And your birdies, and your dogs.
Interesting. Oh, let's go see what's going on over here. Who's this? Eramas.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
I mean, sure, fair enough.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
I'm good.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast.
Okay.
Where are my boots?
That did 8 damage, but she had 10 health. I'm just gonna put that out. Oh.
Arca's thirst for revenge has been sated, and the goblin welcomed death with open arms. All's well with the world, one might argue. And yet, there's something unsettling about witnessing an execution, no?
That somehow sounds like a condemnation.
I condemn nothing, but a question can be a mirror. If it's guilt you see reflected, the condemnation is your own.
I'm good. Interesting.
What's that?
Mm-hmm. Excuse the fuck out of me? Ooh, guardian statue. Ooh, I don't know about all that. Holla, 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 holla. Let's, before we commit to this situation. We know where this is. We'll come back. Alright, so this would definitely be one of those situations where I think there needs to be like some sort of party follow. Right? Because, a little annoying to have to, like, jump click everyone over. Not gonna lockpick that. That doesn't look like there's anything on the that I care about. Let's go talk to Arca and Memnos.
I told you. Not now.
Did you tell me that?
What to bring? I've had some time to think since we last talked. Can't say I'm enjoying it much.
I miss my forge.
I could use some target practice.
Stupid apprenticeship.
Demon!
Take that back. Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
And Forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
The best. People came from as far as Neverwinter to buy my swords. Funny how
Really?
things change when your bloodline becomes a problem. Guess I'll be starting over in Baldur's Gate. I hope people are more open-minded there.
Let me see your... Whoa, he's got a whole lot of stuff. And a fair chunk of money. Arrow of Darkness. Creates darkness surface wherever it strikes. More roaring thunders. A blooded great axe. So, a 1d12. Stained brown and reeking of iron, this great axe once belonged to a killer so deranged his name was magically scrubbed from all history. Wow. You get Relentless Revenge. When the wielder has 50 hit points or less, they deal an additional 1d6. Sweet. A dagger +1. You're enjoying the great axe yourself? I'm immediately kind of like considering picking it up for Lysel, because I think I want to do like two-handers with her. So yeah. A hand axe +1, dagger +1, light hammer +1, short bow +1, it's +1, warhammer +1, war pick +1, and scale mail armor +1. That could actually be. Alright, it looks like we actually have a bunch of gear options here. And we're getting pretty close to cutoff time for me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close out this particular video. And we will next time finish exploring this area, talking to everyone, and check out all the places that we want. So I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.